Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Toyota Fanatics. Even before this whole quarantine thing, I've been a huge Craigslister. I spend hours sitting on Craigslist just looking at anything and everything. It's just a happy place for me. Um, so I've worked at the same place for about 12 or 13 years, and I've had my complaints over the years, but right now I'm really happy and fortunate to work there. We're working a fraction of what we used to work, and I'm getting paid full time still, and it's just fantastic. They're taking care of us really well, and I'm happy about that. Another cool thing about my work is the whole time I've worked there, they've always had this stance where if you get your work done and there's no problems, then feel free to surf the internet. And I've always felt like it was cool just to stick to like eBay, Craigslist, automotive stuff. I don't think they want you looking at anything weird, which we've had issues with there. Anyways, so I am pro at searching Craigslist. I mean, we're talking like Terminator 2 style. When he walks in a building, scans everything. I mean, that's how I am. People come up to me and they're like, "Hey, you got to see this cool car on Craigslist." I mean, within 1 second, bam, salvage title, dude. I don't like that. Bam. 88 400, oh, it's an automatic. I could find something. I'm not trying to be pessimistic, but I can in lightning speed check out a Craigslist ad, and I can pick out, I can tell from the background of the pictures, I can tell from the photos they took, I can tell from their writing style, grammar. There are so many factors that play into a Craigslist ads for me. Anyways, where am I going with this? Where I'm going with this is I'm always fascinated with looking at, I always have different Craigslist searches. You know, someday I'm looking for monster trucks, some days I'm looking for rare vehicles. Sometimes I'm looking for these lease takeovers. I love the lease takeover deal on Craigslist. There's people out there that make giant mistakes and lease these vehicles for $1,200, $1,500, $2,000 a month, and you can always tell they're just desperate to get out of the vehicle. They always start out their ad like, you know, this is a rare opportunity to, you know, take this delivery of this vehicle, and no. I can tell. I can see the desperation. So I'm always showing people at my work, "Oh, check this out! You got to see this." You know, people selling a brand new Corvette they've had for like 2 months with a $2,000 lease payment. Anyways, I always want to make Craigslist videos on that. That's like a whole thing I've been wanting to do. But I was just sitting on the couch a little while ago, just messing with Craigslist, and there's a ton of really cool lifted Tundras out there right now. Now, you guys know that not only am I a Toyota fanatic, but I'm a huge Tundra fanatic, especially Crew Maxes. Even though I like all Tundras. There's tons of cool Tundras, lifted Tundras on Craigslist right now. So I was like, you know what, people have got to see these things. I'm gonna make a little video. We're gonna talk about some of these Tundras. Now I'm a little picky with wheels, tires, push bars, colors. There's tons of different things I'm a little picky with on what I like. I know everybody has their own views and styles, and I respect that. But anyways, let's look at some of these Tundras. I'll show you what's out there. There's a lot of them on Craigslist right now, and then at the end, let me know, you guys, if I should make a lease takeover video, or if I should make more Craigslist videos, or just I can make videos of just the most ridiculous Craigslist ads. You know, people who think they're sitting on a gold mine when it's just an absolute turd. There is just endless entertainment on Craigslist, and I feel like I need to be sharing this with somebody, and that's going to be you guys. Anyways, let's jump into this Tundra thing and check out some of these Tundras, and then we'll go from there. All right. Well, let's just jump on into it. So here we got a 2019 Tundra Crew Max, of course. It's a limited edition in that cement, and I really like that cement color. This thing is beautiful. I don't know if I'd buy those wheels. I believe they're fuels. I don't know if I'd necessarily buy them, but I do like that. I think they're like a 22 by 12. I think this thing has a 35s on it. TRD 4x4, 51,995. That's a little expensive. It only has 10,000 miles, but one of the only issues I see is that it has a 6-inch. The RC stands for rough country, and if you guys know anything, rough countries are frowned upon in a major way. Moving on. We also got a 2019, same dealer. You're going to notice this dealer has like 4 or 5 identical trucks, just in different colors. They're pretty much all the same price. 2019, I don't think this thing is limited, but it is beautiful. Again, it looks like 22 by 12s, 35s. It has a rough country lift too, 7,700 miles, 4-wheel drive, of course. I think this place is just buying these trucks, lifting them up, doing wheels and tires themselves, and trying to make a little profit on it. But this one's only $44,995. I really do like it, though. I like the updated headlights on the couple newer year models. I like the grille. This thing's nice. I really do. I like that stance. The black's cool. Maybe I've owned 1 or 2 black vehicles, but it's not high up. You know, the '07 through 13 Tundras, the side bolsters on the front seats didn't get worked like these new ones. With that plastic piece up against the little bottom cushion there, these things really take a beating. Maybe I'll point it out if I see it in one of these pictures. But those seats in even 10,000 miles, they can get destroyed. All right, same dealer, another 2019. Again, 44,995. So basically, you could just choose, what is this thing, 7,800 miles. I mean, this is like identical to that black one we just saw. So it's just basically a color option if you want, or you could just see how beat up the driver's seat is so far. Oh, that's the back seat right there. Here's the driver's seat. Oh, and you can see what I'm talking about. I mean, this thing has 7,800 miles. You can see whenever I get in and out, I kind of lift up a little bit so it doesn't destroy my seat. But some people don't know about that, and they just roll that thing up. Wow. Super nice truck, though. I really like this thing. Again, 22s. I think it's the same wheels they're throwing on everything. Rear TRD sway bar. It's a TRD 4x4. I like it. And all right, the last one I'm going to show you guys from this dealer right here is another 2019 in white, 44. So it's interesting. They have the 3 for the 44,995 and then that other one for 52. And I get that other one is a limited, but 52,000 bucks. I mean, that is getting steep, especially if it's like a non-certified used. This is just from a Truck Max dealer right here. But I like this white one. I like the hood scoop a lot. I really like the stance. I'd probably take those mud flaps off. I mean, I know the dealer's going to leave them on, but those would come off in the first 5 seconds of ownership for me. We got the sunroof. Let's check out this driver's seat. Ooh, a little bit of wear on that thing. Leather is nice. You know, if I'm not mistaken, did that first one have leather? Let's go back. I mean the first one. I mean the second one. This black one's what I'm talking about, because this thing, the seat actually was, oh, it did. This one does have leather, but it doesn't have the red stitching like those other two. But that side bolster cushion looks really good, actually. All right, let's move on. All right, so a different dealer here, 2019 Crew Max TRD Sport. They want 45,377. One thing I dislike right off the bat is we're looking at like a 20 by, what is that? 20 by 9.5, 20 by 10. I believe with a 35. I really like the wider wheels, even though they do ride like crap. I'm sure this thing actually drives pretty nice with the narrower wheels. Some people like this look also, and it's easier to drive. You don't have to worry about hitting stuff, but I really like the wider stance. I don't know about 14-inch wide wheels. That's getting a little crazy, but I think a 12-inch wide is nice. I really do like this thing. Front TRD sways. You got the factory TRD shock still on it, which means it's probably the rough country again. Cloth. The side bolster looks good. It's not too beat on that thing. Not too beat at all. I like this thing. This thing's nice. Very nice. So 45,377 and 8,000 miles. Now we're jumping back, guys. Old school, 2017. And this one's kind of local to me here. Oh, Costa Mesa. Yeah, it's not, okay, well, not that, but it's in California at least. And I like this. I do not really like the sandstorm color completely stock, but lifted like this. So anyways, we'll notice again, Pro Comp lift and not a 12-inch wide wheel. But I really do like that. That's nice. This thing's clean. I like it. 39,995 with 34,532 on the mileage. I'd probably want to knock off a couple grand, but I like it. Here we got a 2017 four-wheel drive Platinum, 36,995, four-wheel drive, of course. 93,000 miles. 93. That is more than my 2012 outside. That is getting pretty steep, especially for 36,995 after taxes. We're talking like $42,000 for a vehicle that almost has 100,000 miles. I really do like this thing, though. Platinums are beautiful. I really like that grille. I see a little Pro Comp skid plate down there, so it looks like we got a Pro Comp lift. We don't know if it's stage 1 or stage 2. I really like these Platinum seats with the diamond pattern stitching in there. Got the dual exhaust. Looks like we got a 20 by 12, 35s. I don't know about the fender flares. I don't think they're necessary. I've never been into fender flares at all. If anything, it just makes it look less wide from the stance. It just makes the body look bigger. But I'm gonna have to go ahead and pass on this one, but I do like it. I will give it credit. Looks like same dealer. We got a 2014 four-wheel drive. This is a 1794 edition. And for those of you who are unfamiliar with what a 1794 is, I believe, just the top of my head, part of me is like, I'm going to pause this and go research it, but I believe that it's has something to do where the factory where they're making these things in Texas had something to do with 1794. I think. I mean, you think I'd know this, right? Toyota fanatic. I'm going to research that more. Let's see if I got that right. Well, I'll let you know. 27,995. The price is good. 2014, 122,000 miles. Geez, did they ever get out of this thing? Actually, you know what? 2014s were sold in 2013. It's 2020, 7 years old. Some people drive. Ooh, I see something here. The wheels are hideous. I believe they are the factory wheels, and they just managed to stuff a mud tire on there. I do like the silver. Those steps have got to go. And how about this interior, guys? This is this terracotta, I believe they call it, or just brown leather to some of you guys, but I don't know about that stuff. Let me know what you guys think. You like that color interior? I think it looks good sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't. You got the wood steering wheel in there because it is a 1794. All right, moving on. Same dealer, 2017, four-wheel drive, 33,995. This one has 55,000 miles. So you can see that other dealership we were looking at the beginning had a bunch of low mileage trucks. These are more, I wouldn't even say these are high mileage. These are just kind of in the middle range here. Nothing too bad. What do we have? A 93. That other one was 122, and now we're 55. First thing, that push bar is just hideous. Let's get rid of that thing. I don't really like the two-tone wheels with the part of it's milled or whatever, and the other ones, yeah, either all black or all silver. I don't know about those. Those are, but I will give them credit for being 12-inch wide. This thing's all right. Got the black exhaust tip, but it just looks gross with the brown pipe right behind it. I don't know about that. Mud flap's still on. Let's get those things taken off. Let's check those seats. Oh, that seat looks gross. Not only got a little stain in there, but that side bolt. All right, we're just moving on. We're moving on. We're done with this thing. All right, 2018 double cab. I like the double cabs, I mean, I don't know. I feel like the Crew Max, I'll give up a tiny bit of bed space for more cab, but I have no problem with these double cabs, except I feel like most people with double cabs are thinking they should have gotten a Crew Max. I don't think anybody who has a Crew Max thinks they should have got a double cab. But 27,888, we got 106,000 miles on an 18. 106 on an 18. That's crazy. See, even if the price is really good, when vehicles have high mileages like that, it makes me just wonder, what's going on here? That's some serious mileage. Side bolsters worked. There it is, 106. Wow. All right, we're just going to move on. Cool truck, but too many miles for an 18. All right, here we go. 2019 leather nav, 44,998, 11,000 miles. I like it. Got the hood scoop because it's a sport. Love the color. Rough country lift again, TRD sway. It looks good. I like it. It's a nice looking truck. Got a 2014 Crew Max 5.7 4x4 in Levine, wherever that is, for 29,995. Mileage 56,400. It is four-wheel drive. You know what? I really like this thing. I think this is a great deal. If you went and checked this out and there was no issues with it, I think this is a great deal. I love the black. I love the bronze wheels. Looks like some Terra grapplers there. All right, we got cloth. You can see that he's cutting the picture short right here because he doesn't want you to see how beat that seat really is. I guarantee you that seat is pretty thrashed from getting in and out of this thing. But I like it. I really do. Oh, now we got a problem. As I was telling you guys before, I'm good. Don't show us pictures of you wheeling. Nobody wants to see their vehicle. They want to buy one of those vehicles that go, no, this guy, he only took it to the grocery store. Nobody wants to see pictures of it wheeling. I can guarantee you that. All right, moving on. All right, guys, so we're moving to an old school Tundra, like my style, 7 through 13. And this guy is asking way too much because these 7 through 13s are definitely showing their age. This one only has 28,000 miles. It's a limited.
4-wheel drive. What is this guy claiming here? Showroom and pristine leather, 28,000 miles. Original owner invested over 65,000. That's pretty crazy. BDS, 7-inch lift, 35-inch KMCs, 35s. Fox rear shocks, 22s, backup camera, dual stability, blah, blah, blah. I would have to tell somebody, I think 35 950 is too expensive for a 13. As we'll get into in a later video, there's a little bit of an issue that they didn't really address till 2014 on these Tundras, and I actually had to fix it this last week, and I learned a lot. And I learned that if 2014 and ups don't have as many issues with this, so now I'm kind of skeptical on 7 through 13s. But this is a nice truck. It really is. Those wheels are definitely old school right there. We're going to go ahead and pass on this one. Okay, now we're going real old. 07. 07. Are you really bringing up an 07? Yes, I am. Because it's 4-wheel drive. It's a 5.7. And if you want to get into a badass truck, 191,000 miles. Eek. All right, that is... God, and like, what's up with these pictures? What do you like, rub grease on the camera before you took them? Come on, people. Get it together. Oh, it has leather. You know what? For $12,995, if this thing runs good and checks out, it's all right. Since it's a Toyota and it's 4-wheel drive. That's pretty cool. All right. I like that one. Tucson. Oh boy, now we're going real old, everybody. 2005. 2005, but this thing caught my attention here. 2005, 4-wheel drive, cold AC. These are all the things I like to hear. 9,900 cash. Runs and drives excellent. 240,000 miles. Way too much, you know. With that kind of mileage, I'd pay $7,500 for it. Oh, I noticed something right there. Look at that fog light. Oh, look at the paint missing on the front bumper. I'd love to go check this thing out. That 4.7's a great engine right there. This thing's nice. See what I was talking about? How these old side bros... And I'm not talking about my model. I'm just talking about... They've never done a side cushion on a driver's seat that has that ledge so high, like on the 14 and ups. And it really shows that they just get beat quicker than anything else. All right, I think we got one truck left here. Yeah, last one that I saved earlier was this one. 2017 4-wheel drive, 34,995. Let's check the mileage. 73. It's kind of getting up there, especially for $35,000. God, these trucks are so expensive. I do like that this thing is completely color matched. I see the front bumper, rear bumper caps on those mirrors. This Sandstorm lifted up looks really good. This is a nice truck right here, guys. Smoke tails. I've never been into the smoked lighting situation. I always felt like it was just a pull me over thing. Are they going to show that driver's seat? Yes, they are, but they're going to do it at a distance, and you can see that thing has been flapped out. That thing is beat. God, the driver's seat on 14 and ups is just the biggest little gamble for me. Okay. All right, before we call it a day, let's jump over to Hawaii and see if they have any crazy trucks. They usually do. You know what? There is just nothing good in Hawaii right now. I think it's because the social distancing thing, people are just not... Oh, look at this thing. Oh, yes. God, these Hawaiian lifted trucks and 4Runners are just crazy. They even got their own terminology over there. They're always talking about, they refer to the tires as choke meat. Of literally everything's cherry, choke meat, 16 by 18 reels, 230,000 miles on cluster, 175 on motor. Oh boy. And that thing looks really cool, but a TRD supercharger. I bet you there's not a component that's not wore out on this thing. Oh, and look at that. We got the Louis V arm. Man, this thing was probably blinging back in the day. What else we got here? Just a couple lifted Jeeps, a Super Duty, nasty old Yukon, lifted Xterra. Yeah, there's not a lot over in Hawaii right now. Damn, look at this thing. Jeez. Anyways, so those lease takeover videos I was talking about earlier, it's stuff like this. Look at 2018. This is over in San Jose too. This is super close to me. 2018 Lexus LS500 lease takeover. An amazing deal to drive an LS 500. The car's barely used at 15,000 miles. $1,578 a month with 24 months remaining. So basically 1,578 times 24. That's a huge number. You guys, that is $37,000. So they're saying you can have this thing for 24 months for $37,000, and then you just have to give it right back. And I'm sure there's a cap on the mileage too. I mean, that is a disgustingly bad deal right there. Anyways, there's tons more of these lease takeover videos. I could make a great video. Let me know if I should. Oh, hey, one last thing I want to mention. These 2 honorable mentions here at the end. There's this website, Bring a Trailer. If you haven't heard of it, it's pretty cool. They have two vehicles on there that just blew my mind. We got a 23,000 mile 1997 Tacoma 5-speed. I mean, 23,000 miles. This thing looks like the day it came off the showroom floor. I really like that solid back window. I think they only offered that in 95, 6, and then they got rid of it. Look at that, that's 22,947. Doesn't even have a tack on there. Anyway, so 23,000 mile Tacoma. There's a little YouTube video clip for it. It's on Bring a Trailer. Tons of cool pictures. And right now, the current bid is $16,500 with 2 days to go. 18 bids. $16,500. I bet this thing was $20,500 brand new. That's what I'm guessing. What do you guys think? $20,500. Anyways, check that one out. And then we got one other one. Okay, and the other one is a one family-owned 57,000 mile 97 400, another 5-speed. This is awesome. I don't know if I personally would want to have another manual transmission vehicle again in my life. I actually just accidentally bought a Mustang about a year ago that was a manual. A huge mistake. But this thing is pretty cool. 97, even though I really like how in 99 they went to the updated front. They changed a bunch of stuff for 99, I believe it was. So I've always liked the 99 and ups more than the 96, 97, 98s. Just a couple little things they changed. Same model, same engine, same everything. But anyways, this thing, look at the current bid, $14,750. This thing is gorgeous. Oh, it even has the old steering wheel. Yeah, I got a new steering wheel for $99. This V6 is a great engine right here. Anyways, Bring a Trailer. Check this thing out also. It's pretty cool.
All right, so that was a look at just actually a few of the Tundras that are out there. There's more. I just picked a few that were kind of relevant, stuck out to me. But anyways, I'm gonna make a video soon about my real life Tundra and the stuff that's been going on with that thing. And we're jumping into a new little project for that thing. Not a huge project, but kind of time involved. Anyways, stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. Have a good rest of the day.